Hello, how's it going? It is Friday. Oh god, it's Friday. Thank god it's Friday. This is what I really meant to say, because it's been a long week. Oh man, even made longer by what I was streaming yesterday. For those of you that didn't have to endure it alongside me, yesterday I did an 8-hour stream of Metal Gear Survive, but that is in the past now. That is in the past now. Scarred into the back of my brain. Today, we are playing Castlevania Simon's Destiny. Because it is good. It is good. Tinims, am I going? Oh, I'm going to be a bit wobbly today. Gotta be honest. I'm going to be a little wibbly, a little wobbly. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. And on top of that, I've got some floaty brain thing going on. You know when it feels like your brain has shrunk a little and it's just kind of sloshing around in your head? That's the kind of thing I've got going on right now, which isn't fantastic. So, counter-proposal to what Batandi relayed via Redo. I'm probably not going to play on Blood Moon. Probably not going to play on Blood Moon difficulty. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start on Blood Moon difficulty. Just to give you an idea of why I'm not doing Blood Moon difficulty. And Veildan, thank you for your 8th month as part of the Do Brigade. Welcome back, brother. Feeling the love. Feeling the love. So yeah. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it so you know what I'm on about. German Gamer, how you feel every morning before you've had your coffee? I have had all of the tea. All of the tea. I've had like 3 cups of tea in the lead up to this, in the space of the last hour. So before I'm done, I'm probably gonna have to go and pee in like the next 10 minutes. Because that's just gonna go right through me. Anyway, so far, not too bad. Also, I'm trying to remember if there's a switch around here. Oh, god damn it! This is what I mean. I think there was a switch. Yes, there was a switch. It makes it rain money from the heavens. So, Blood Moon difficulty is basically hardcore mode. Full-on hardcore mode. Glenn, how you doing? See you in the chat there. Tricky Dicky, thank you very much for the follow. Oh boy, it's gonna be a rough ride. These little fuckers, these, I did a little bit of a dry run, and I don't know. I literally can't even. I literally can't even. I'm just gonna do that. Fuck that. You know what I was trying to do earlier? I was just trying to whip them. That's because I didn't have my other cup of tea yet. I couldn't comprehend doing anything other than whipping before I started streaming. And we got a laser. Oh Jesus, where did they come from? They're getting faster! Ozric, it is indeed Friday. And Tricky Dicky, 100 bits, thank you very much. Doom has been vampirized. Yes, it has, courtesy of the eminently talented Bat Andy. I don't know if they're currently lurking in the chat. I know they're aware that I'm doing it. And Dead's Chemist, thank you for the... Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm dying. Bats. Let me take care of the bats. Dead's Chemist, thank you for the 2nd month resub. Awesome. And Kind Torment, thank you for all of this. And fill the jar again. There it goes. Me being clairvoyant again because I got the the update before it actually happened. I am out of it. They want my bones? Why do they want my bones? They've got plenty of their own bones. Look at this fucker. Look at this fresh hell. This is what Blood Moon difficulty does to you. Right, let's get some wall meat. Don't ask. Don't ask where it's been. Oh, fuck you, bats! The meat was in the wall, and I assume it was cured. My reactions are fucked. This is what happens when you don't sleep much and you spent the previous day playing a pretty bad game for an excessive amount of time. Just to do one extra thing, I did play a little bit more of that Metal Gear Survive off stream, and oh my god, I think it's about like 10 hours in or something like that before you actually get to the proper like base management stuff in that game. That game is so poorly paced. Anyway, less about that. We're playing goddamn Doom. I'm getting lasered in the face! I was not told that there would be laser skellies, but I really goddamn love the reflections in the floor on this thing. It's just so nice. I mean, I could be dying right now, and I am dying right now, but I'm really enjoying the reflections in the floor. And there's these assholes. Hell down! Crack! Whip it good! Oh, just die! Why are you not dying? I did all of the whips. I did all of the knives. But yeah, with this mode, Blood Moon difficulty, you really do have to just friggin' hoover everything. Hoover every candle you can. You gotta snort them candles from pure unfiltered mana blood that's flowing through them. Tricky Diggy shared my stream. Thank you very much, my friend. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, I need the boost today. Because I am... Have I said I'm out of it? I think I said I'm out of it. And here I am playing the hardest difficulty of the goddamn game, because I'm just a bit of a masochist when it comes to video games, I guess. Death Chemist, you saw the impressions, Metal Gear Survive. You kind of don't agree with the whole tugging at your sleeve analogy, because it makes it sound kind of cute. It does make it sound cute, it's instead really goddamn friggin' annoying. So anyone who's seen the Jim Sterling impressions of Metal Gear Survive, he's not wrong. He's not wrong in any way, and his kind of reaction to get to a certain point and just uninstall the damn thing is what I imagine a lot of people are gonna do. They're gonna uninstall and they're gonna refund. Because it takes forever to go anywhere, and the only people who can deal with the utmost amount of repetition will get anything out of Survive. And I can deal with repetition, but it's been one hell of a grind. One hell of a grind. I need more meat. Candle power. Get them candles. But I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone's doing good on this Friday. I hope people have got good plans for the weekend. I know I've got some good plans for tonight if I manage to stay awake. After this stream, I'm hoping to maybe go to the local, and I'm dead because it was too spooky for me, apparently, according to the death message. Let me get that up there. It was too spooky for the player. I got lasered. I got skelly lasered to death. So that was Blood Moon. Let's see what it's like on just Full Moon. We're gonna work our way down the difficulties. That jar is teetering on oblivion right now. That's the way it should be. A tip jar. Veil down, you need more meat. Baker's talking about his Friday night. No, my Friday night is I need more booze. That's what I'm gonna do after this stream. I'm gonna go to the local place that does, firstly, a crap load of gin, because apparently gin is back in fashion these days. And I'm not gonna drink any of the gin because I'm one of those beardy beer weirdos that likes to drink interesting beers instead. That's gonna be my evening. Bone of Malkav, Pop Doom Epic. Oh my god, why isn't that a thing yet? Why isn't that a thing? Pop Team Epic Doom mode. You give the finger to all your enemies to kill them. Or shove pork cutlet bowls in their faces. Some shit like that. I don't know. You could do anything. You could do anything. There is 100% less laser skellies in this. I'm feeling better about this already. Gin up to Doom Guy. Oh god. I almost tasted. But yeah, they do some real nice freaking gin mixes in that place. There's a few I had last week when a few friends were visiting, and I was like, this shit's tasty. This shit's real tasty, and it comes in a big-ass, like, glass. I feel decadent. And there's just me sat there with a pint of something that looks like it has the consistency of a Sunday dinner. That's what people generally refer to Guinness as. A proper Guinness. It's like a Sunday lunch in a pint glass. That's what it is. That's what it should be. Actually, one thing I've been looking for recently in terms of beer, I've been trying to find, like, Guinness Export, I think. Because something about that is real nice. Real nice. Arbiter gave up on Metal Gear Survive. This is my usual Friday slot, Arbiter. This is what I do every Friday. Gee, Brain, what are we gonna do this week? Same thing we do every week, Pinky. Try to play all the Doom mods. I really feel like watching all of Pinky and the Brain now. I've just got the theme tune running through my head. This is how it's going. This is how it's going. You know, the only one thing, the one thing I could point to that I dislike about Simon's Destiny. Glenn. Thank you so much, dude.
I'm relaxing in my bathrobe as the decadent undead which I am.
Relaxing in your bathrobe as an undead lich. Letting it all hang out, I imagine. But yeah, the one thing I dislike is the, yeah, you can't pick up your old item. If you pick up a new item, oh, goddamn skellies, you end up a little bit fucked with the new item. I'm trying to remember if I got that wall meat. I did get the wall meat. Oh no! So the thing about Castlevania and well, Simon's Destiny and most Castlevanias in general, it's all about getting real good at the stage so you can get as much health as you possibly can for the boss. You want to hoard that health. I mean, if I had my knives right now, this would be so much easier. Look at that gloating dickbag over there. Look at him doing that skelly shimmy. What a douche. What a douche. Anyway, I'm just gonna check some of the messages here. Is there an actual way to play Symphony of the Night on PC? Some guy? Emulators. Emulators. Redo. Friend of mine had a family gathering. More than 10 kiddos. Gee, I feel like wanting to grab a BFG. Turn on crosshair. Can't hit shit. I do have the crosshair on. There's a little green thing in the middle. Plus there's a whip. It's got a very specific hitbox. And length. That's the thing. But thanks again for the tanner, Glenn. That's going squarely to the beer fun tonight. It really is. What else? Got boned on, son. God damn it. Descamus, you're not sure how well Castlevania would work in first person? Getting flashbacks to Half-Life platforming. Yeah, the platforming is difficult. It always is. I think the worst thing about the early platforming is really narrow ledges. If you overshoot them, you're just gonna fall down. Especially with the bookcases. It's nasty. Nasty. Alright, I want to hang on to the knives. The knife sub-weapon is Bay. Knives are Bay. Whenever you're in a bit of a pinch. God damn. Just throw a bunch of them. Handful of knives, right in the face. There we go. But there's like a little bit of momentum that you get with the character as well. You know, you stop moving forward, you're gonna move a few paces. And you gotta compensate for. Pretendy's already here. Did I give him a shout out? I've been shouting him out since I started. I lit the bat signal and everything. How you doing, Batandi? You taking notes? Feel free to take all of my criticism with a pinch of salt today, because I am in no fit state to do anything. I shouldn't even be streaming. I should be taking a rest. I should be having a sleep. I should be in bed. But it is that time on a Friday, and I'll be damned if I'm letting people down. I got the stopwatch, didn't I? I forgot about the stopwatch. Just after I said I was going to hang on to the knives. That should help me then. This should be fine. It'll let me avoid the skelly. The boner. You don't want a boner in your face. It's not a pleasant experience. Unless you're into that kind of thing. Necrophilia. Oh, goddamn bats. Away! Be gone. Trouble me no more. I'm trying to remember how many hearts I need for the charge on this thing. I'm wondering if it's 10. So we can get some more hearts so we can avoid the skelly. Can I whip him from here? Yes, I can. You're going down, brother. Going down, brother. No, he ain't. He ain't. He's stubborn. Alright. No bones. No bones, you fuck. Alright. There we go. Ooh. What a rush. Ah, goddamn dog. Tandy post something there. Everything's going pretty quick. Ah, there you are, Tandy. Thanks for the stream. No problem. No problem. I was thinking, you know, what's a mod I really couldn't just get into and play, because I just needed something I could jump into. That was the first thing that came to mind. But yes, the gloating dickbag is down. That gloating dickbag skelly will trouble me no more. I'm checking all the corners. Checking all the corners. Is it poor form if I use a quick save? Just because I've made it this far. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get myself some more wall meat. I'm gonna need it. Oh, those bats are hard to hit sometimes. Alright. Be gone. Go be gone, thought. But it's these skinny grills. I've got a bone to pick. Okay, wall meat. No, it's wall money. Why did it have to be wall money? Always find a way to abuse a poor doggo no matter what game I'm playing. It's becoming a running gag. I mean, yesterday I was punching dogs for a good reason. Firstly, they were going to kill me and I needed to eat them. Oh, chain whip. What else? I was punching dogs in Metal Gear Solid because I needed them to pee on my box, but I was working under bad instructions. You don't punch the dogs for that. And here I'm just punching dogs because they're trying to eat my fucking face off. So I think all's fair. All's fair in whips and doggos. Candle mashing simulator 2016. Yep. Yep. Now do I want to? Yeah, I'm gonna switch from the stopwatch. But I'd love to be able to switch my my items. You know, have an item drop when I switch to another one, just in case I made a real bad mistake. Dartstar, they were terrible instructions, Dartstar. Or I interpreted them badly. Take it how you will. Arbiter, I was punching things in Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Survive. Both games featured dog punching. So if Metal Gear Solid 5 is a giant David Bowie reference, is Metal Gear Survive a Dante's Inferno reference? It's certainly the most obvious thing they used. They actually get to a point where they say, oh yes, the person running this was kind of obsessed with, with the Divine Comedy. I'm sure you've noticed, with everything is referencing it. It's hitting me over the head with the goddamn references. It's not necessary. It's a little too heavy-handed. What is that? Miserable pile of secrets. Enough. How about you? And McCroffer, thank you so much for using your Prime sub. Welcome to the Dude Brigade. Hope you find it to your liking. Alright. I'm getting there. Yes! My favorite. Wool meat. Pardon me. Did I get him? Did I get him? Oh. And Skalgar! Also using a Prime sub. Thank you so very much. Welcome, welcome. All the dudes for those people. All the dudes. Doot them if you got them. Oh, shit. Idiot. Nope. 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 Yes. Yes. Nope. Yes. It's a little, quite literally hit or miss. You had Prime you didn't know about, Skalgar. You wouldn't believe how many people don't know they've got, like, Twitch Prime. I find, like, threads on Reddit sometimes where people are like, wait, what? If I've got, like, Amazon Prime, I've got Twitch Prime as well. It's like, yeah. Like, vice versa. I got Twitch Prime a while back, and I didn't even think about Amazon Prime. And I was like, oh, wait, I got all of the TV shit as well. Cool. Cool. The chat's turned into Plutonia. All of them revenants. Nah, it's just the Dude Brigade. They're good skellies. Very tuneful. Very good on the old Dude trumpet. Alright, we got fishmen. Creatures from the Black Lagoon. That's one thing I always enjoyed about, like, old Castlevania. There's clearly a love for, you know, classic monster movies in most of the stuff that appears in here. I mean, the fact that Frankenstein is a goddamn boss as well. And Shooter has gifted a sub to Arbiter565. Enjoy! Shooter is on a rampage when it comes to gifting subs these days, so welcome to the Dude Brigade. What type of dude does the Dude Brigade do? All of the dudes. All of the dudes. Multi-dude drifting. I need some more meat. I'm happy I've at least gotten further than I did on Blood Moon. Blood Moon is ridiculous. For good reason. It's meant to be ridiculous. Ah! It's just the laser skellies that get me. I'm like, really? It was bad enough that they throw bones. Now they do lasers. And before Konami makes Castlevania survive. Oh god, don't say that. They're probably rubbing their hands with glee thinking, what else can we fucking shoehorn microtransactions in? Yeah, let me just list off the dumb bullshit in Survive that they put microtransactions on. You need to pay like $10 to get a new character slot in Survive. You need to pay $10 to get a new exploration team slot in Survive. There's like booster things you can get, like temporary boosters that... It's ridiculous. They should have made it free to play. Straight up. Metal Gear Survive should be freemium. It already is. It just shouldn't cost anything for admission. If you're gonna put Shit like that in your game. Don't charge an entry fee. Don't charge an entry fee. At least then you can mitigate all the unbridled fucking rage from people like me. And then we can go, what do you expect? It's freemium. And Konami. At least then we expect it, but no. They had to be shitbags. They had to go and fuck up their franchise. They're pretty much committing franchise suicide right now when it comes to all of their properties. Can we can we collectively sue Konami for franchise negligence? Is that a thing? Is that a possibility? Is that something we can do? I feel like that's something we should be able to do. And Alloy-G, welcome! Thank you so much for your tier 1 sub. Welcome, welcome! Shudder, you think Jim Sterling put it best? Konami's big chance to show how creative they are without Kojima. And they went straight to zombies, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, love him or hate him, Jim Sterling makes some good points sometimes. Oh, well. No taking it back now. Who are we up against? We're up against Bats McGee. The biggest of all bats. He was bullied at bat school for his large stature. He can't really move very fast. In fact, it takes a lot of effort to even fly because he's such a fat bat. But Bats McGee, he's a fighter. He's a perseverer. He's a blood-sucking fiend, and he don't need no bat school. The fuck am I talking about? Right. Eat it! I want to finish him with a whip. Get down here, you fuck. There we go. You grounded. Pay respects to Bats McGee. He died doing what he loved. Belching flames and sucking at flying. I'm surprised I've even gotten this far. Woo! But Andy, people make the mistake of bringing a knife to this fight. Axe is the way to go. Well, there was the knife is easier to aim than the axe, but the axe is pretty devastating. Fragger, this one shit makes you want to play Symphony of the Night. I just really enjoy Castlevania in general. Ozric, so after some struggles with Dark Souls 2 on a controls front, you decide to go with Dark Souls 3 in the end. Despite having played 40 minutes and still not having beaten the first boss, holy crap, it's fun. I love Dark Souls 3. Friggin' love it. Someone mentioned I should stream Bloodborne at some point. I do have access to Bloodborne and a PS4 that I can hook up to my my rig now, because I got the setup working. So that'll be a thing at some point. That will be a thing. Can I get him from here? Is the arc high enough? Oh no, I got no hearts. It don't matter. Ooh, I got the crucifix. Love the crucifix. It's badass. Even if I suck at platforming. Okay, I'm not getting any hearts from these. It's a shame. Can we ring the bell? I want to ring the bell. Yes! That's the interactivity people crave these days. Thank you, Bat Dandy. Thank you. You prefer the old Vanias? Compared to Symphony? Not that it isn't a good game, but you prefer the careful, slow platforming. Symphony really, you know, made its mark on the whole, you know, Metroidvania thing, didn't it, though? Mapping that entire environment. You know, ability-specific exploration. It's cool. confused the shit out of me when I first played it. I was like, what am I missing? What am I missing? There's like one point where you have to whip one very particular piece of wall in Symphony of the Night, and you don't get a lot of clues. You don't get a lot of clues. It's just like, fuck you, deal with it. Deal with it. Which really is, you know, Castlevania's thing. In a nutshell, it is fuck you, deal with it. Especially when it comes to Medusa heads. Fuck those things. I feel like my range is extended somewhat. Not gonna complain. I remember this secret now, and I got rid of my crucifix. Isn't this the, is it Markiplier?
That was some turkey.
No! Angry video game nerd. Why did I think Markiplier? It was because I was playing Subnautica and they've got a Markiplier doll in it. That's why. AVGN. Good old Rolf. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh dick. Can we talk this out? No! Then die. I said die! This would be so much easier with the crucifix. You see, the thing about the holy water is I kind of forget to use it in its most effective way. You know, dealing with groups of enemies, let them walk into that shit. Razvan! How's it going? Markiplier is a depressed sad man. Is that an in-joke? I don't watch anywhere near enough. Or any, for that matter. It's happening again. These little dick bags. There we go. Yeah. Ah, knives. I can do knives. Knives are a nice compromise. We're gonna compromise with knives. Dragon, they played this on Cinemassacre. Mike was in contact with the creator and put it in. James had no clue in the reaction. I can imagine. It made me laugh. Weird bobble-headed dickbags. Right. I think we deserve a little bit of a quick savey. That's how you thought I went playing Metal Gear Survive? You just had enemies running into fire. What, in Metal Gear? Oh yeah. That's my go-to tactic most of the time. Put up a fence and throw a Molotov. But the Molotov hasn't kept up with my shenanigans. They now have an enhanced Molotov that I can make. Just to use up the resources. Everything's a fucking grind. Everything in that game costs something. Movement. Attacking. Balls. There we go. No. No. Thought I could do that. That's a real awkward one for me. Check a few things. What if I added too many shotguns to Castlevania? Then it wouldn't be Castlevania. Is this compatible with Russian Overkill? You'd have to ask Batandi. It's not compatible with Russian Overkill, Brutal Doom, Project Brutality, or anything like that for obvious reasons. Yeah, it's a TC. Badass enough on its own. It doesn't need the addition. Oh, these... I thought it was going to go over my head. I thought it was going to go over my head, but at least I get to try that again. It's the arc that gets me. This is that, and then you can do that, and then... But you have to follow... You have to follow through. And not crap your pants. That's the thing. You gotta follow through without browning the derriere. The underworld. Mystical! Greetings, you vampire hunter. How you doing, Mystical? Am I gonna do a Doom Mod Madness on this, Max? I already have. You, my friend, need to watch all of my back catalogue. There's so many. I had to do a volume 2 of Doom Mod Madness. I think... What did I get up to? Like 130? Like entries on... in volume 1 playlist on YouTube. So yeah, if you're wondering what I've covered, I've got a playlist that's got all of them in it on YouTube. Go check it out, and I've started volume 2. Season 2, whatever you want to call it. For all the new shit. Death Chemist, remember when Konami was good? Back in 1998? Yeah. I don't friggin' follow through. That's the problem. I gotta commit. That's the problem. Oh, you son of a bitch. Mystical. Kinda missed my streams. Did you feel bad in a way? Felt sick? So no more holding back. Great to see you again. Still playing Doom mods. Always. Always. And Batanda, you wanted to add a prank DRM thingy that triggered a special cutscene if you loaded the mod with Brutal Doom and similar games. Death mocking you before entering the castle and stripping you of all your weapons. That would be real cool. That would be real cool. Ah! Fucked it up. Just kill me. Just kill me. Just end it all. Reset. Reset. Reset! Reset! I got it right earlier. This isn't even the one I was having trouble on. I got this... What am I doing wrong now? What am I doing? What have I changed? I fucked up my sequence. I fucked up my sequence of button presses. Omicron, what's up? This ain't Doom 2. Well, I could put it as Castlevania, but that would be equally confusing. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I know I'm doing something wrong. I must observe. I'm pretty sure I did a hop while it was over my head. I want to do that without losing health. I want to do that without losing health. I'll need it for the boss. I'm zigging when I should be zagging. Pro tip. Do it. Just... Oh, maybe I don't need to jump. Maybe I don't need to jump. Let's test that theory. If I've got enough velocity, like I said with the other thing, if I just commit, I might be able to just bridge it. Yep. It's the hesitation that fucks me up. So. I think I've got it now. I think I've got it. I haven't got it. I really haven't got it. Max, you tried making a beta room and it looked kind of good. Only problem is you don't know how to set up fancy lighting. I saw your posts. Saw your post, Max. Omicron, how did Metal Gear Survive go yesterday? 8 hours of shit sandwich. That's all you need to know. All you need to know. The one thing that made me crack up about Jim Stillin's video on Metal Gear Survive was his tagline. Jimpressions, Metal Gear Survive. It is shit. Is all he put in the tagline. And for me personally, yeah, I gotta agree. I will concede that there's some meat in that shit sandwich, as the analogy went yesterday. There was some meat contained within the shit sandwich, but it's entirely up to you how much shit you're willing to put up with in order to reach that non-shit flavored section of sandwich. So it was the ghosts that fucked me up here last time, wasn't it? And the bats! I forgot about the bats. Okay. But yeah, it's an unspeakably long grind to get anywhere in that game. I was playing for 8 hours and I still hadn't seen a proper unique enemy type outside of what everyone already knows to expect. There are more enemy types, and in 8 hours plus of gameplay, I've seen the basic wanderers, the bombers, the big guys with the big bulbous heads, and maybe the big stumpy guy, but that, not really an enemy, it's just a background decoration at this point. Big stumpy guy was cool. Lord of Dust, I think he's called, in Metal Gear Survive. But yeah, you gotta suffer through a lot to get there. Mystical, if by any chance I get the Holy Cross, don't lose it. Oh, I've already lost it once already. I need to get it back again. I need to get it back again. Rig, this mod is awesome. It is. Flat out. It's awesome. I love it. They have wall meat. Did you not see the wall meat? I just had some wall meat. Unemployed noob. EA soon won't be able to make any Star Wars content. Yeah. Oh, the Schadenfreude. It's tasty. It sustains me. I love laughing at publishers these days. Especially big, fat AAA publishers. I don't know. I didn't want to pick that up. Yeah, in my opinion, most publishers these days have gotten too fat, too complacent, and too greedy. They've already grown fat on building these, once great franchises and then grinding them into dust, and now they're trying to milk them for even more. There's never enough for these fucking big publishers. If I had my way, I'd raise them all to the freaking ground. Say, fuck you. It's time for a change. Someone else deserves a go. Someone who actually gives a shit beyond making money. Because it's all a facade. It's all a facade when it comes to publishers. Shit. I was about to say out loud, now don't fall down. Don't fall down. And you know what I did? I fell down. I fell down, didn't I? At least Disney gives a shit about how they're perceived. They're still money-hungry fiends. It's just they've got an image to maintain. When it comes to companies like EA, that mask slips real easy. Oh, I can't hit the bell with the thing that I've got. Oh. I wanted to ring that bell. Ah! I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I forgot that there was full damage. Okay. Okay, definitely don't want to get crushed by that. That would be bad. Darkstar, you remember when games were made by the fun of it? By people for the fun of it? Back in the day, the Amiga. Games made in Amos. That's how we got Worms. And these days, there are rarely labors of love. I mean, you'll still find hints of it in indies and that kind of stuff, but... Oh. It's a different landscape these days. It is a different landscape. How about no? How about no? I didn't even know when I got the knives. When did I get the knives? I've just not been paying attention to the candle whipping. That's what it is. I was gonna boop him. Gonna boop him from a distance. How many boops does it take to get to the center of one of these dickbags? Not a clue. Wasn't counting. Aha! Some guy from the console. Sometimes you feel like publishers need to go back to economics 101. And maybe enslaving yourself to investors is a bad idea. Yes. Zerods, how's everyone behaving? Everyone's fine. We're all good boys here. All good boys. Good boys and gals. And I am... getting distracted. Mystical. Is this mod... Is this mod related to Nightmare of the Sin that I reviewed once? I don't know, but Tandy could probably answer that. Did you have any hand in Nightmare of the Sin, or was that a different author? I can't remember off the top of my head. That was a gameplay mod with Castlevania weaponry, I believe. Pardon me. Hey, we got a crucifix back. We got a decent amount of meat. Friggin' Medusa. I like doing the old peek and slap. Oh, shit. I was gonna try and get through that without taking any damage from Medusa. There we go. There we go. Just gonna reduce any chance of these guys ever going back to normal. Aren't these like the terrified peasants from Blood? Deadmate, have I ever played DMC, Devil May Cry? No, because I was a big fan of the original series with OG Dante. So I wasn't really feeling in the mood to play the Team Ninja DMC. I heard it's alright. I just not really got much interest in playing it. It's like, do you want to play Edgelord Dante? And yep, sure, why not? I love the classics. Zerods! Thank you. 8 months in a row with your Prime sub there. Thank you for remaining part of the Dude Brigade, my friend. Antares, how many stages are there for this version? I cannot remember. I can... Oh, I lost the crucifix again, didn't I? There are many. At least 5. That much I can tell you. I'm sure I whipped you. I'm sure I whipped you. It's the rare unbreakable lamp. See, this is the situation I always get myself in when I've got the friggin' holy water. There we go. Oh! I missed the item change again. Maybe it needs an announcer. Metal Slug style announcer for the change. Holy water. Okay. Yeah. I had to peek, didn't I? I had to peek. Because I'm sure there's some good stuff. It's better to start over. Better to start over. And this time, keep my effing badass crucifix. In terms of my favorite Devil May Cry, 3. 3 is definitely my favorite. I got the first Devil May Cry when it came out. I loved it. It was a real eye-opener to me. DMC2 is it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad. They tried to do something different and they fell really hard on their faces. Devil May Cry 4 is alright. Perfectly fine. I need to complete it someday. Nero is a fine player character for you to play as. And you get the nice thing of being able to have Dante in there as well. I think you get to play as Dante after a certain amount of time in DMC4. I changed the crucifix again, didn't I? I just keep sabotaging myself. Because when it comes to precision, with the old chain whip here, I fuck it up. All right, where's the thing? Where's the angry bird? All up in my grill. Shit. I love that the birds explode. Yes, this is Dracula's evil plan. We're gonna load up a load of various spooky things with explosives and birds. We don't want to forget the birds. I prefer the crucifix. Oh, yes. Let's not even pretend that Bayonetta isn't basically what Dante would have been if he was Go. I do really goddamn enjoy Bayonetta as well. Bayonetta's great. I'll have to have a look-see and these Medusa heads. Find out what Bayonetta 3 is going to be like. Just kill me. End it! Go from that save. I must do better. The range on those skellies, though, is something fierce. Got him. Yes! Always count it as a point of pride when I get the flea guy. Max, how many maps have I made? At least 3. Couldn't list them off the top of my head right now. Ah, fuck. Losing my focus. Yes! Fuck that. See if we can get any good shit. Nope. Perfect. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. The one time with the stopwatch is really good for you. Just gonna check the chat. Dead Meat DMC 1, 2, and 3 being re-released in HD as a bundle for $30. Gonna pick that up. I've basically already got most of them on PC. Well, I've got Devil May Cry on PC. It's not a great port, but I'll probably replace it. Probably replace it. Did he say PC? Or is it going to be on something else? Eh. Pardon me. Licorice. Am I making a map for the Doom contest? Unfortunately, I haven't had enough time. I haven't had enough time to make a map for Blag Skeletor. Joel's mapping contest. I wish I could. I really do. Just I've been busy. I've had other stuff I needed to do first, and if I tried to do one now, it would literally just be a square room with an imp in it. I will be there though. I will be watching. I will be in the stream. I popped in last time. Enjoyed seeing Joel run through just all of those goddamn maps. It really is a marathon session he puts himself through. It's nice to see everyone turn up and enjoy some good old-fashioned dooming. Really gets people going and brings some attention to Doom mapping and modding in general. It's a real great thing that he does. Joel Vinesauce, yeah. You know, I got confused for the longest time between Vinesauce and Vsauce. For the longest time, I thought they were part of the same thing. Because, you know, V, Vine, Vsauce, Vinesauce. But yeah, maybe next year. Maybe next year. I'll need to... Maybe if he can, you know, give me a calendar date. But then again, I know that's not how it works. He kind of announces it and says, get working. Get working, make a map. You gotta hop too, if you want to be in it. But one of these days. One of these... You little cheeky flea bastard. One of these days, yeah. Baby. Wall meat. It's all going to waste. Just kill me so I can do that better. It's cool, just like how you'll turn up for Castlevania here. Always on it. Always grateful. Verbal, your brother is named Joel, but he's in Blind Source Joel. What a coincidence. I mean, there's gotta be other people called Joel. Billy Joel. I'm trying to remember if it's the stage after this that always gives me a lot of grief. Quite possibly, yes. Hey! We got the crucifix. Oh, right. I'm trying to remember what the boss is for this section. Ah, yeah, it was straight through the other side of this. Shoulda you tried making a map for the contest? Keyword is try. That's all you can do, man. That's all you can do. Lord knows there's plenty of people that just do dumb submissions just for the sake of it. Oh, damn bats sapping my health. Come on. Come on. Now, if I'm real lucky, I'll find one more wall meat before the boss. But I am not a lucky man. I'm just paranoid that there's gonna be bats. It's a high ceiling room. For those ghosts. Nice. I don't know why I'm whipping the barrels. You know what I did. You all know what I did. That's how this game reminds you of Castlevania. Me too. I can't quite put my finger on it. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know. You think Doom Builder is the most easiest thing on the planet? Oh yeah, because of its simplicity, you can really get ambitious with your ideas. I love Doom Builder. I use GZ Doom Builder, I think. Right. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Is it the mummy? Mummies. Plural. The golems. The golems from Heretic. The weird boomerang projectiles. Kind Torment! Thank you for the bits, dude. Refill the jar. Yeah, I think this one's gonna require a few tries for me. Again, wish. I would have kept the crucifix. Thankfully, the range on this thing is actually pretty good. But these bouncing projectiles are tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I think the other thing that puts me off is I'm not used to seeing golems have this much health. They're pretty easy enemies in Heretic. Possible to deal good damage by hitting both mummies at once with the knife? Yeah. Trick is not getting hit by them. Definitely. Definitely. And Encon, thank you very much for the host. Much appreciated. Right. Have I ever played Mr. Smiley's Head Safari 2? Yes! Yes, I have. That's one of those that always makes the rounds. In the kind of famous/infamous category. But I don't think I've done a video on it yet. Maybe I'm waiting. That's the thing, whenever I go to do a Doom Mod Madness video, it's usually a cross of what's interesting that's out right now, or what is in progress that I can cover right now, or if I can't do that, I'll go back to something that I've wanted to cover for a while. So I'll always try and have a look for something cool and recent first, and then, you know, fall back to the old list. See what I can dredge up, and sometimes you find some some interesting stuff. It's how I ended up with Doomhack. That was an experience. That was an experience. You wouldn't believe how hard that friggin' mod is to Google. Doomhack. It's a terrible title. When you need to search it up. Or find just download links for it. That's another thing you find sometimes. There's some mods that, you know, don't have updates anymore. Or the old download links for them have fallen dead. I've found that's a problem with some of my old videos. Some of the old download links have died. And I'm not entirely sure what to do. I get people complaining in the comments going, link's dead. Like, it's dead for me as well. It's where I found it. But I got 130 mods. I got 130 videos in one of my playlists that I can't update them all. Because that would take an entire fucking month. Anyway. Does Doomhack describe the mod or describe the creator, Darth Star? Neither. Neither. You have to see it. You have to see it. You really do. There's a mod filled with animes. It's insanity. It's complete insanity. Anyway. IDDQD Mystical? Never. Never! Not yet. Not yet, anyway. Deadfault, how's it going? Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm having a little trouble with the golems. The mummy twins here. I'm going to try Batandi's suggestion. I'm going to try and get them on the same hit to do, hopefully, additional damages where I can. Because they're both tied to the same health bar, I guess? Or can you get one dealt with and then focus on the remaining mummy? I don't know. I don't know. Like a golden retriever at a keyboard. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, I should probably kind of use the whip wherever I possibly can. You know, if I'm in range, whip it. If the golem is in range, you must whip it. Always time for Devo. Always time for Devo. One. Oh shit, he speeds up. Fucker, no. Oh, that was a tricky one. That was a tricky one. I am dreading death, by the way. I am dreading going... Well, in both senses. I both dread death and I dread going up against death. Hit the weak spot for massive damage. Oh boy. Got a few more to go. Few more to go. The cave. Oh, this is the one that... This is the one that gave me trouble. Real big trouble. So apologies if I don't talk much during this one, because this is one of those that requires eyeballs on the screen. Watching out for those threats, be they fishy or otherwise. Love the friggin' music in this level. Of course it was a skelly. Of course it was a skelly. It's always a skelly. Yeah, you can take a ton of damage if you're not entirely sure what you're doing at the start of this level. It is rough. Grezzo 2 is great if you want to see pictures of dicks. That's probably the kindest thing I can say about Grezzo. Everything else about it is just cobbled. Cobbled together from everything else. It's a Frankenstein of a mod. And it kind of sucks. Well, that's just me. Ah, give me a restart. Eat me. Eat me to death, bat. Mildly nibble me to death. I never even thought to look at Grezzo 1, if I'm gonna be honest. I thought Grezzo 2 is this. Why would I go and look at Grezzo 1? Maybe that's the reason why I should. Oh boy. The seed has been planted in my mind. Kinky, how you doing? How's the day treating you? Hopefully well, hopefully well. This level is kicking my ass. Pardon me. Should have waited. Should have waited till the rest of them popped up. So I needed 5 hearts minimum to use the stopwatch. But I do have an axe. Yeah. Just paranoid of skeletons in high places. I saw a bone. I saw a bone. Ah, I'm out of hearts. There we go. Oh boy. Gallus, you need to play this at some point. It looks amazing. It is amazing. It's a real, like, meaty challenge. Wouldn't recommend it to people who don't like bones in the face. You'll get a lot of boners thrown in your face in this game. Alaba saw my review on Doomhack just now. I think it's a good example of we do because we can. Yeah. Let's just pile everything into this and watch as everyone who plays it goes steadily insane. That was pretty much my experience with it. It's gonna kick my ass over and over and over. This really is the great filter of this mod. This is the bit where the mod just goes, we're not fucking around anymore, boyo. Have I upgraded the grenade launcher in Trailblazer? Does slow motion? Reasonably sure I did. Reasonably sure I did. It was a very, very impressive moment at the end of my Trailblazer stream. You should probably check out the clips. You really should. Mystical, some person on YouTube wanted to show off his Castlevania fan game made on Unreal, which was really good, but then he got sued by Konami. Yeah, well, there's Batandi put some disclaimers at the start of this. It's not for profit, it is a fan game. But even then, going by how completely fucking schizophrenic Konami is these days, even that isn't a guarantee. But in either case, I'm gonna maintain the file, because fuck Konami. I'll keep a copy on my PC. It's like that Metroid 2 remake, AM2R. I got a cease and desist off Nintendo because they wanted to do it. They wanted to remake it. And it wouldn't be good for them to have competition, but Konami, I don't think they have that kind of foresight. They don't do it for that reason, they just do it because they own it. No one is allowed to play with their toys, only Konami. Come on. Sometimes you just miss them. I need to catch up with chat. At least the Nintendo are respected generally, dust chemists. Konami aren't, no. But they are greedy. They are greedy. Galvanized. Make it its own IP, change assets to not look like Castlevania. Well, is that, what's the name of that one coming out by Symphony of the Night creator? Is it called Bloodstained? Ritual of the Night? I'm not sure how I feel about that one. I've seen the progress. I'm not sure I'm a fan of the three... I think it's like they're doing like some kind of proto 3D. They're not doing sprites. I'm not sure. We'll wait and see. I'm gonna start save scumming. I am gonna start save scumming. It is the only way. Because you don't get checkpoints. Oh, there had to be one hit, didn't there? Where was that? Was that the... That was the... I got hit by a boner. I got hit by a boner, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I was hoping to get through that without any damage taken. But this little cheeky bastard. Have to throw a bone through a waterfall. Smack me in the gob with it. Go blimey governor. Next, you asked a question to an old streamer who streamed Doom, so let's ask, do I like the Pokemons? Do you like the Mudkips? I haven't bothered with Pokemon since Pokemon Yellow. That's all I ever played. I tried playing some of the new Pokemons that all the kids like to play with now, with the yellows and the golds and the ultras and the platinums, and it ain't my speed anymore. I grew out. I used to collect cards. I used to collect the Pokemon cards. I used to have a shiny Alakazam. And then some little bastard stole it. That would have been worth... That would have been worth a whole 25 quid today. Oh. Tenums, how about the uproar on the System Shock remake? That is such a friggin' shame. I was keeping up with System Shock with the Kickstarter progress videos. I was impressed with what they were doing. I was fully behind the direction. And then they just went, nah, we're going from scratch. Again, it's the second time that they've scrapped. They did an initial one which was going to be just a straight-up remake. That was very rough. They decided, no, we can do better. They started doing better. They started doing something different. I'm losing focus again. And they got cold feet, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I need them to explain. What the fuck are they doing? I know they've been putting up good update videos, but when it comes to this... I mean, I didn't even back them, but it's pissed me off. Anyway. Mystical, you had an idea if I could make my cam background transparent. What, you mean green screen? I could. I don't know if I'd be able to do it well. I haven't got a green screen. I'm gonna have to find a stand. I'm gonna have to find the fabric. What is it? Elgato do something ridiculous where they charge an exorbitant amount of money for a really handy portable green screen, but I don't know. I don't know. It depends if you guys feel like you're missing out on all of the action happening on this particular part of the screen. I mean, all you're really missing right now is item notifications. And if I feel like my cam is getting in the way, I'll move it. If there's something I feel that you're gonna need to see, I'll move it somewhere else. And Gallus, thank you for resubbing 4 months. 4 months in a row. Thank you for remaining part of the Duke Brigade. Many dukes to you, good sir. Maybe I can just get through this real dick bag of a section. It's these ghosts to get me. They feel like they need to be closer before they start doing damage, but they're weird like that. There we go. Oh, is there a boner? You son of a fuck. Dragon, you think slapping myself on top of the video green screen looks weird and out of place? You'll be fine with the old little window. That, fucking reset. Fuck it. This mod needs more health. No, it needs me to get good. Full moon difficulty. It's hard for a reason. I could step the difficulty down, but I'd have to go from the start again. And I don't wanna... I don't feel like pushing out at this stage. Could be worse, I could be playing Blood Moon. Holy shit. Blood Moon is evil. Think this is a bit of a challenge? I don't think I'd probably still be trying to get through the first stage on Blood Moon. I keep timing it wrong. I should be dodging before using the chain whip. Scumming all away. See, they can throw so friggin' far. And the arc of my my axe isn't ideal from a certain distance. Right. I've gotten as scummy as I'm willing to go with the saves. But this is always the section that fucks me up, so I don't feel bad creating a quick save before this section. They close that gap real quick. Always misjudge the arc, and then that fucker finishes me off. He might as well do. Come on. Do it! I'm here, come on, do it. That feel when you just want to die. Let me catch your boner with my face. Phrasing. I actually think making tarot rods require effort. I never said they didn't. I just think it's misplaced effort. Okay. Now, pretty sure there's something worth going around here for. Ah. Gold. I'm not sure I can use that for anything. Other than upping my score. That was a relief. That was a relief. Really quick to punish those skellies. Right, I'm gonna try and hold on to the crucifix for as long as I bloody can this time. And also my health. That's probably the more important aspect of this. Deadfault, this mod is as difficult as the first Castlevania, or Simon's Quest. It's been a long time since I played the first one, but it certainly puts me through my paces. That is for sure. I think the one thing that makes it more difficult is the fact that sometimes you have to angle yourself to look at candles when, you know, danger is coming from somewhere else. Ah, I can't crawl through it. That would have been neat. I'm trying to remember which way I came from. Right. Ah, it's on the other side. How about a House of the Dead mod? Go for it. Go for it. If it sounds like a cool idea, do it. I want to keep the crucifix real bad. So I know where it is. Yeah, maybe I should just stop whipping the upgrade, the weapon, sub-weapon candles. Maybe that's what I should do. Deadfault, how about when I finish MGS4, go on a nostalgia trip and play the first Castlevania? That would require me finishing MGS4 first. How much patience do you have? I know I did 8 hours of Metal Gear Survive, but that's just cutscenes in MGS4. So, red door. Which way do I need to go? I can go this way. Razorhead, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. And Half-Fire Rain, thank you very much for following. Welcome, welcome. I'm getting confused. Yeah, I know now. It's through here, then up to the bridge. F6 that. Shouldn't have took that hit. Shouldn't have took that hit. The only thing I can hold on to right now is if I get to the boss door. There may hopefully be some meat. I'm not sure how that arrangement works with the flea guy and the eagle. But either way, it amuses me. It amuses me. Oh wait, shit. I got myself somehow stuck behind this. I can go through. Not as big as a problem. Not as big as a problem. I hate these little springy bastards. Come on. Come on. Oh, I just need you to get in my line of fire. When you got an open area like this, it's bastard to deal with these. There we go. Woo! Tandy, this was one of the areas you love making the most. The underground part or the overground part here with the castle? What would you call it? Vestibule? Tower in the background? It is a real cool visual, though, I have to say. The dropping lemmings. If only they'd walk off a cliff and kill themselves. A little too dark. Too dark? No. It's a lemmings drop. It's a lemmings joke, god damn it. It's what they do. Unless you tell them not to. It was important to give the feel that every level was connected. Oh yeah, I love the little inclusion of the map. The map certainly helps as you travel between stages. I gotta admit, this thing kind of scares me. You know what it reminds me of? One of the bosses out of R-Type. That's what it reminds me of. No, I don't want to end the game. I want to save the game. Holy shit, I hit the wrong F key. Due to diffused. I'm trying to remember if there was anything up here. Nah. We're good. Oh shit, that thing again. There's two of them now. Oh, me. Oh, we got that one. Now we can deal with this one. Good job I got hearts. It's why you whip the candles. Double crucifix. Oh, so this is one of the wider areas. Oh, did my boomerang crucifix get him? It did. It did. It's a good crucifix. It always comes back. But it usually takes 3 days. Don't know why. A flea man and a duta. Not a duta, a scally. They don't deserve to be called dutas. Throwing their boners all around the place. We'll meet. Still rolling strong with the crucifix, so we should be able to power through this quite well if I do my platforming correctly. Stream. Long time no see. Same. How's it going? Hopefully well. Tank catapult. Hello, it me. Did you mean hello, it me? I fully understand. Words are difficult on a Friday. Words are difficult on a Friday. It's been one of those weeks. For me, I'm surprised that I'm this lucid. I think I'm at that state. You know when you pass through the veil of tiredness? Where you've gotten so tired that you're suddenly very awake. You feel like your eyeballs would fall out of your skull at any moment, but you're very awake. That's the kind of stage I'm at. That's the kind of stage I'm at right now. Stream's gone great. You got partnered with Rainway. Gotta say, I've not heard of Rainway. Do tell. Do tell. Cobblepop, you hate that feeling. You know that feel. You know that feel. 10 catapults gonna start snowing here. Hooray. Sarcasm. In the UK, we are due a cold snap, as it's called. Apparently, for the next 2 weeks, there's going to be a front of general winter a front of general winterized fuck you headed in our general direction. So shit's gonna get cold. Dare I say, also snow. I don't know if there's gonna be snow. I ain't got no clue. And considering I work from home, you know, I'm not too worried about snow. The only problem I generally have with snow is when it stops me going around the supermarket getting supplies. But I don't think I've ever been snowed in. Bubble had insomnia for 3 days once. That was a fun weekend. Damn, that is something you do not want to have to see. Can I get him with my boomerang from here, or does it come back? That's right in front of the boss room as well. Oh, there it is. There it is. So all I need to do right now is make sure I do not lose my crucifix. But I want to get as many hearts as I can. Yeah, I see you. I see you, knife. Fucking up my boss runs. No. Bad knife. Oh, it's Frankenstein. I thought it was death. Often stream. So Rainway is a service that lets you stream games to other devices. So one device runs the game, the other plays it. Currently supports PC, Mac, Linux, any operating system that runs a browser. Has controller input, supports Android, coming to Switch and iOS. Oh, Rainway, yeah! Yeah, I remember that now. That was a big thing a few weeks back. I remember hearing the news about that. Now that you've explained it, I know exactly what you mean. It sounds like some pretty cool, interesting tech. I'll have to check that out. I'm not sure if I can use it because I'm affiliate on Twitch, which means I have to stream on Twitch and give Twitch exclusivity for 24 hours, but I'll definitely check it out. This was a bitch. Little flea Frankenstein. So that's Frankenstein, that's the monster. Wolfenstein sprite there. So yeah, Rainway. I have to double check on that. Actually, I'll open the link now so I can, from the back, stream to a device. Streaming games never been easy. Yeah. It looks neat. I'm going to have to try and see that, you know, if I go on a trip or something. Maxed, it says it's R on Discord. What is R on Discord, Maxed? I do not know what you mean. You making no sensey to me. Dankenstein, yes, definitely Dankenstein. Mutant form of Frankenstein. No, the Frankenstein sprite is mutant from Wolf 3D. Yes, yes, that's where it's from. Victor and Adam Frankenstein. The monster is named Adam. Ah, you're going old school with that one. Kill Frankenstein before he revives the corpse. I'm not sure I'm that quick. He's pretty spry with the knives, as you may have noticed. And I'm pretty sure the knives slow me down, which is just not very fun. This is why you need full health. This is why you need full health for this boss fight, because it's really hard. Next, it says I are on Discord. Yes, I am on Discord, because I am on Discord. I am logged into Discord. You saw me on Discord earlier, Max. What is your point? You see, Max, Discord has this wonderful thing called streamer mode, where even though I am on Discord, I don't get bothered by the notifications, so I can be on Discord and not have the notifications go bleep, 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 bleep while I'm trying to do a boss fight. Make sure to get Frankenstein between you and Igor. Oh, it's Igor. I mean, of course. Of course. My brain ain't working. My brain ain't working. Time for God mode. No. No. Okay. I see where the tactic leads. It's just making it happen. That's the tricky part. I'm trying to remember how I even did this the first time, because pardon me. Ah. Is a Edmund. Is away Edmund. Is a Edmund. Thank you for following. In the midst of my fail. Use the shotgun. But try and keep Frankenstein between me and Igor. Yeah, use him as a human shield. I'm pretty sure that's how I ended up doing it last time. It's just, yeah, hard. But if it were easy, it wouldn't be a boss. If it were easy, it wouldn't be worth doing. Damn it, I got cornered. I got cornered by the little prick. So when he gets up against the wall, that's where it's troublesome. Okay. But you see the difference in health between the first attempt at this and the attempt that I've got now, in terms of what I've got to play with, now that I understand what's going on a little better. Could have had a clutch. Could have had a clutch win. But I didn't. Cornered. Do I have Zandrona maxed? Yes. Otherwise I wouldn't have been able to do this week's Doom Mod Madness. There's a clue for you. There's a clue for you. And Halfenstream. And thank you for joining the Dupe Brigade. I'm just gonna say Edmund. Hopefully that's okay with you. Thank you. Tier 1 sub. Welcome. Many dudes for you, good sir. What was Halfenstream saying? If I'm looking to get partnered with them, try searching for streamers. They are searching for streamers. Cool. I'm not sure what I'd be able to do for them. But, yeah. Thanks for the info. Thanks for the info. It's not a streaming service like Twitch. It's like in-home streaming. Yeah, I get you. I get you. That's the thing that I was trying to remember about Rainbow. You know, what it was. Unfortunately, today is one of those days where my brain is like a sieve. You know, people will say things at me and it'll go whoop right through my head. I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep last night. So apologies for any woolly-headedness. Oh, I'm just having a bad sequence of runs. After that near clutch win, I think it's thrown me. Right, I'm gonna have to try and focus on this one. I think the hardest thing about this fight is the positioning. Being aware of where Igor is. And trying to kite old Frankie here, old Frankie Bones, into the right corner is what gets me. What leads me to taking unfortunate bits of damage. You know what would be hilarious if you could force infighting between Frankie Boy and Igor? Oh boy. Those some good hits, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to maintain it. Nope. Reset. Edmund, thank you for streaming. You're welcome, dude. It's a damn good job that I enjoy streaming. It certainly helps that people drop by and say that they enjoy the stream. Every little helps. It really does. Venom's what is sleep? It's that thing that lets your brain think about what you did with your life during the day. And right now, I think I'm still in shock that I spent 8 hours playing Metal Gear Survive yesterday. Kinky, you subbed earlier, but you don't think it notified? It didn't pop up on my list. Let me just check my list. Kinky, kinky, kinky. Unless you did it before I started the stream. Ah, it's not showing up, dude. Well, if you have, thank you very much. It's probably not registered. That's what it is. Maybe never stop circle strafing it, Burn. Maybe yes. Maybe that's also kind of difficult because there's things like walls. Because you gotta keep Igor and Frankie boy there. You gotta keep Frankie in front, Igor at the back. And when you think about what they're doing, Igor's rapidly throwing knives at you. You've really got to avoid that at all costs. And occasionally Frankie will throw a few cleavers at you as well. So just, you can't always just circle strafe. As easy as that sounds, if only it were as easy. You got to be a little bit more skillful in that, sadly. And Relicious, thank you for the host. For the one viewer. One extra viewer. Can't complain. Can't complain. Anyway. Let's try it again. Try it again. Yeah, I gotta stop looking at chat for a sec. I gotta stop looking at chat. Because as wonderful as you folks are, looking at chat ain't helping me beat this boss right now. I just need to do it. I just need to do it. You know, if I could get them just in the center of the room, then circle strafing will be perfect. But sometimes you gotta do a little bit of an abrupt change in direction because Frankie gets himself stuck on the wall. And sometimes decides to go for a little bit of a wander through the middle of the room. And now I've lost track of Igor. About to pin me in the corner again. Damn it! Max, your Zandron does not work for some reason. Joke, it fucked up somehow and the full screen messed up your thing. You need help to make sure it does not go full screen because you hate full screen. There's this thing called settings that you can do when you turn it on. Display settings. Hopefully it works the same in Zandronum as it does in GZ Doom. You can turn full screen off and you can set the resolution settings to a lower resolution like I do with this. I set this actually to 1600 by 900 if I'm remembering the resolution correctly because it helps me do out of window stuff while I'm streaming at the same time. Multitasking! My best run was when I went around following walls. Oh, shit. It's that little fuck Igor. Frankie ain't shit. Frankie ain't shit. That's a little knife chucking buddy. I'm getting there. That life bar's getting lower. It's just a shame I can't get in a little cheeky hit before he gets out the thing. Also, when Igor starts chucking his knives, you just got to keep moving in whatever direction you are because if you cross back over, you'll get hit. I'm saying that, I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. Thankfully, I can rely a little on the sound cue. So if I hear it going, awkward, he crossed over the middle. That's what fucked me over. It's a shit run. Kill me. Kill me, kill me, kill me. Half in stream, people at Rainway, super interested in talking to me. If you could whisper me some info, dude, I would really appreciate it. If that's possible, that'd be great. If not, there's the Discord as well. I don't know if you can get on the Discord and you can send me a DM. That would be ace. Right, let me kill you. Let me kill you, Frankie. You're an abomination. You're a stitched together abomination of, what, 5 different people? Don't even know where that friggin' brain came from. Oh! You're tearing me apart, Frankie! Fucking Igor. Little shit. Stop that! You little hoppy hunchback fuck. Oh, dear me. Right. Attempt 5,000. 5,321. It has been 3 days since I started fighting Frankenstein's monster. And every step of the way I have been dogged by his hunchback assistant Igor, who seems particularly adept at knife throwing. As a result, I have gone slightly mad. It has caused me to give myself a running commentary of my own progress in a very old-timey accent. Hopefully you enjoy. What? It's a Dark Souls of Doom mod. It ain't easy. Right, he is halfway down. Got some nice range on my whip. Oh, he gets quick sometimes. Jersey Cobra, love the old war letter dictation. There's something pleasing about doing it in that style. Jeffrey once told me that the war would be swift, but here we are, still fighting Dracula. It's been 5 long years for the Belmont clan, and quite frankly, Jeffrey, I'm sick of this shit. And was that a donation? Darth Star! £2 to the face. Thank you very much, Darth Star. Sadly, throwing money at my face isn't making this go any easier. Use the Boomy Cross. I'd love to. I'd love to. Some people talking about headphones. Tried many. The best is Sennheiser. I've got some Sennheisers. They're nice. They're good. They're good. Jersey, you believe in me? Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. I think it's time to go from classy gentleman to lagerlout. You fucking what, mate? Swear on me mum. Fucking have you. Think you're all shit. Undead resurrected plank of wood. Right. This is somewhat... Oh, you bastard! You throw those cleavers while my back is turned. That's just a dick move. It's a multitasking fight. It really is. Ah, kill me. Kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me. I'm just gonna whip you to death if you don't kill me. There we go. How many retries is this now? I've lost count. I have lost... Igor got some bitch hits right off the bat. Trying for a no-death run on this mod would be maddening. Oh god, could you imagine? On Blood Moon difficulty? 0 death run. Oh, Igor! I'm slipping on my timing. I'm not listening. I'm not listening for it. Where is he? Come on. Come on. It doesn't help that Igor is, you know, a tiny flea man. Kinda hard to see over the central thing. Oh, I've still not gotten as close as that one attempt that I had earlier. It was literally last hit. I think I've enraged Frankie. He's getting a little bit faster with his cleavers. You stay away from that wall, Igor. No, Frankie, you had to fuck it up. Tenhams, you got to a point where you're fed up with the bullshit. Finish divide cheating. That's the difference. Have you got the cojones? Persevere. Throw yourself at the problem. Until you get good. I remember like it was yesterday. We were about to launch over the... fuck it. We were about to go into the trenches. The Germans on the other side. And I was feeling a little afraid. My commanding officer turned to me and said, "Get good, scrub." Right. Oh, just little bouncing bundle of buggery. Okay. Haven't you just signed a Sol contract in my Discord server? Would that be a problem? That sounds like Satch. Ignore that. I may or may not now own your immortal soul, but it should be fine. Maybe. I can do this one day, hopefully before I finish this stream. Everyone's yelling for God mode. Never! Never. Not yet. Not yet, Dracula. It's not over yet! That's what Dracula would want me to do. He would want me to get up. It happened again! It happened again! Look at those life bars! It happened again. Yes! Now I can die. Oh, man. got me through, chat. You got me through. Some of you believed in me. Some of you were trying to tempt me. But I believed in the heart of the cards, damn it. Easy. Easy. GG easy. There is a particular kind of honor and self-gratification in getting through something like this, though. I know with some mods, I go down. I go down the whole IDGAF route after a point, but when I know something is doable, when I know something is absolutely positively doable, I will walk through hell and friggin' brimstone. Try it. If I run out of time, I run out of time, but at least I'll go down swinging. That was a lot of health that I just lost because of those bonies. Those bony boners. But at least it's the start of the dungeon, so I think we can deal with it. But oh, jeez. The holy water ain't too bad in this. Especially with, like, the groupings of the enemies. But I would like to see how far I can get with the old crucifix. There's a flame whip. Ain't seen no stinking flame whip. Ah. Sometimes my cross bounces off the steps. It happens, it happens. That was a good rebound shot. I didn't expect to get that flame hand with that one. I'm running a little low on hearts here, so what I might do... stock up. Just a tad. Because now that I've done Frankenstein, I am reasonably sure, 95% sure, that the boss of this is death. Which is gonna be a bitch. Shit, forgot about that guy. Forgot about that enemy. Forgot about that enemy, and it was going so well. So much easier trying to hit those things in 2D. You've only got a few directions to worry about in 2D. But in 3D, oh boy. Shit gets tricky. I got plenty of time. This is doable. This is doable. He says after spending all that time against Frankenstein. What bitrate do I stream at currently? Last I checked... I can't remember. Between 4 and 5K. Because I've got a pretty strong connection. No. There we go. That's Andy. Thing is, Full Moon and Blood Moon difficulty are equally hard for opposite reasons. Full Moon is low heart drops, which means you have to manage your sub-weapons. Blood Moon equals new enemies that change how the encounters play. Yeah, I noticed that with some of the enemy types. It was really fucking hard. I just can't deal with laser skellies, Pet Andy. That's what it is. Laser skellies are my weakness. Often you stream at 500 to 500. That sounds about right. That sounds about similar to me. Did I get him? Oh man, I forgot how tough that guy is. Didn't want to do that. Yeah, I'll make the most of it. That's the only thing about the knife, it makes this take forever. Getting past those jokers. No. Jezzy, difficulty and style of this mod is reminding you of Blood. Any plans to play it in future streams? Blood, I have to admit, is a game that I am really bad at. I don't know what it is, but there's something different about Blood in comparison to other build engine games like, say, Shadow Warrior or Duke 3D. I did Duke 3D, but Blood's got something different going on that I need to adjust to. Do I have any opinion on Octopath Traveler? It looks really lovely. I'm a fan of the Bravely Default series. My girlfriend's a massive fan. Plays them obsessively. Every time, you know, she decides she's going to replay one of those games, I'm like, oh, well, I'm not going to see her for another 3 weeks. Octopath, it definitely, I think that's going to be a Switch seller. In this particular house. Definitely. I mean, ideally, I'd like, you know, another Bravely Default, but, you know, good pair of hands, good developer. Bringing it back, classic RPG, JRPG style. Jersey, blood, horses with different color. I think that's what you were referring to, not Octopath Traveler. You gonna pre-order it, Harvin? As soon as it's available. I tend to veer away from the pre-orders. I'm just cautious like that. And welcome to Safety Kung and Valdezi Not Die. Hope I said that right. Welcome. I know I've got low health, but this is just the kind of thing where I don't want to have to go and do these sections again. And I'm hoping, pardon me, that I can find myself some sweet warm meat. Somewhere, somehow, eventually. Got him. Just a prank, bro. He fell for the boomerang. He fell for the boomerang crucifix trick. How bad do you feel right now? Whoa, mate! probably go through the entire thing. Yeah. Calculated risk. Calculated risk. Jesse, you've been playing through Blood. It's been a journey. More difficult than the usual. Yeah. Douglas, you see we're getting to the heart of the problem. Oh. I'll let that one fly, Douglas. I'll let that one fly. So in general, my typical rationale, and I know these regenerate, for my quick saves is every time I go through a door, every time I find a key, every time I find wall meat. If I get through a particularly difficult section, I always find that's the exception to the rule. I just want to get these hearts, but it's causing me to take risks that I normally wouldn't. Hit burn, quick save. F5 or F6 even. I've been hitting F6 every now and again. Saves my progress. I'm gonna have a heart-to-heart talk with Dracula. There's some bad blood between us. That's why I shouldn't have gotten rid of the crucifix. Easier to deal with them with that than the axe, but the axe is still good. It has its uses. In case I'm missing anything though. Oh, I'm quick saving here because I remember this section. This section is scarred into my memory. Because of the regen. The regen skellies, the boners, and everything. Everything about this section. I got pinned. I got pinned. That ain't good. That ain't good. No good. No good. There's just so much going on in this little section. You've got the flying axes, you've got the regenerating skellies, you've got the bone throwers. It's just one of those sections that stands out to me as a very particular kind of a fuck you. Were you angry at anyone, Batandi, when you made this section? Real talk. Real talk. Do you need a hug? Just rush it. Let's rush it. Let's see how that tactic works. Safety Kung, you're responsible for whatever happens. Dead. Let's try it again, just in case that wasn't me being prepared enough for it. Oh shit. Dead. Third time's a charm. Third time's a charm. Let's see if we can rush it. With this big slab of shite in the way. Can't rush it. You can't rush it. That's why the section's a bitch. You can't rush it. You can't cheese it. You can't take shortcuts. You have to be methodical. You have to know exactly where you're throwing your axes. You have to know exactly when the regenerating skellies are going to pop back up so you don't take dumb damage. You've got to keep an eye on your hearts because you've only got so many. And then you gotta keep an eye on all of those flying projectiles from above. And only then can you deal with it. It's a bitch of a section. It doesn't get any easier. Doesn't get any easier. Craving some wall meat right now. Craving some wall meat. Filled with anger, Batandi, when you made that section. Lure the skellies far away. No, we dealt with the skellies. We dealt with the skellies. Murky with the projectile slower in the original game. Couldn't tell you. Can't remember that well. Right. Inch by inch. Sector by sector. I'm tempted to leave a little bit of my previous save open for this because of the way my health is. I'm wondering if I can do this better. Almost doubtless I could do this better. Got bugger all hearts. And we got Medusas. Thanks, Obama. That's why I quick saved. So he is fine. It's because you need the hearts. It's because you need the hearts. Back to sleep. Back to sleep. 'Tis not the hour. Know how I am with these timings. And some Medusas, you know, get wrecked on the side of that thing, so I don't know if I can abuse that, maybe? Up, 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 up. No, I can't abuse that. Because there's the boss door. I gotta hold it. I gotta hold it round that corner so I can get that meat and get full health. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. I think this is gonna be my ruin, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you folks. The death boss battle in this, I don't think I'm getting out of it. I'm scumming. I'm scumming my way through this. And not well, either. That ain't good enough. You may think that health is adequate right now, but it ain't good enough. Plus, there's an autosave that happens when I go through that door, so I want to do a hard save. Yobelmont! Sorry for not catching my streams. Ah, don't worry, dude. Always pop by when you can. Someone say vodka, Redmond? Yes! Mystical said vodka. Hang on to Batandi. Who hurt you? Who hurt you, Batandi? Who made you this way? Not good enough. enough. Not good enough. Not good enough. Unacceptable. Oh, I got caught on the crossfire with the Medusas. I can take... No, I got 2 hits. I took 2 hits from that lug. Glenn, I made you hum the theme song to Full House. Who hurt you, Batandy? The people who worked on the original game. That's what I didn't factor in. I'm testing it. I'm testing it to see where the rest spots are, but the problem is I don't think there are any rest spots. I could do this, because really I want to get these guys out the way as efficiently as possible, but first I need to alert the guy. But they're a little too quick on the shield. It's tough. It's tough. Shit! Oh, I don't have enough text. That was something. That was something. So, you know, now I can fall back on that. I just want to see if I can get some hearts from these. I can get 1 heart from the one on the right, and a heart from that one. And then I lose some health. It's a bit of a shit save, if I'm gonna be honest. No, I can't get any from that one. Cheese! Embrace the cheese tactics. So this is death. Death is a cunt. Death has too many sides. That's the problem. Death has too many goddamn sides. And it's threading your way through them that is the bane of my existence. I remember just giving up. I forgot you could step up on the thing, but I think I had something going though. I think I had something going. That's the fuck you. That's the fuck you. You see, I only get so many of these crucifix hits. It is the best way, but I can't completely rely on it. I can't quite figure how to deal with the skull spray. That's what gets me. It forces you to strafe across the middle of the arena. But it's doable, that's the thing. It's all doable. But it ain't easy. Get those cheap hits in with the crucifixes where you can. Try not to get hit by the sides. Did I just cock block one of his orbs? I think I did. See, it goes well to about halfway through. And then it just gets really overwhelming with the scythes. And it gets a little bit more animated. Douglas, you wish he was more like Death in Supernatural, where he has an undying love for pizza? Yes, that would make it really easy. Just bring him pizza. Just bring him pizza, and that will make it really easy to deal with. Save mid-fight. It's possible to do it with 10 hearts. I reckon I can do it on 1. Save. Oh, he had to dodge. The thing that got me earlier was he was sending out that little green orb. And I'm pretty sure that it blocked off my crucifix hit. Pardon me. If you can get rebound hits, that's even better. I'm not getting the hits in, though. That's 1. Truly a story for the ages. A story of a property owner who is sick of people constantly turning up and ruining all of his lighting fixtures. That is the true story of Castlevania. That's the thing that's that I always find kind of fun. Even death works at the behest of the big guy. Yeah, it's when he starts whipping that out. Gets tricky. I think I skimmed him with that one. No, I'm out. I'm out. It's just really hard to keep track of the scythes in a 3D arena. I think that's any issue with translation from, 2D boss fight to 3D boss fight. When you're only dealing with, that dimension, you can dodge it. But when you're dealing with, from the sides, up and down, diagonals, things get quite complex. So if I'm going to be honest, it does feel like there's almost an element of RNG to some of this with the way the scythes bounce around, which is probably my least favorite thing of having to deal with, but I get why they're there. They make the fight more spicy. And to take them away would sacrifice the whole difficulty in the first place. I do notice that they, decrease in number occasionally. I always get in front of him just as he does that. Right when I've got him down on the life bar, I always get a little too confident. And that's when things go a little tits up. Getting a little panicked. You gotta dip in, you gotta dip out, you gotta avoid the skulls. They're nasty. Did I hit him with that? Oh! I could see that coming as well. I just knew it. There was one hit left. One hit left. That. Three in a row? Really, Death? You're getting so desperate. You know I've got you on the ropes. Nah, the scythes are getting me in the middle of the arena more than I want them to. Ever played Devil Daggers? Oh, Kinky, sorry. Yes. I can see why you asked that question. Can't remember how long I lasted. But Devil Daggers is for a very particular kind of person, gotta say. I'm just not landing those crucifixes anywhere near as good as I'd like. Gargamel Gold, first time on Twitch. Glad, I'm honored. If this is your first time on Twitch, that you chose my stream. Thank you. Thank you very much. Did I get your email where you mentioned a Doom mod called Oblige? Yes, I did. I've known about Oblige for quite a long time. But thanks for trying to let me know in either case. In either case. Yobamon, in the original Castlevania, it's easy to spam holy water while he spawns, and yeah, his health just fades. Patandy, it's a level generator. Yeah. I just refer to everything as a mod. Oblige randomly generates levels for you. You can select the size of it. You can select the length of the campaign that you want to do in terms of maps. And I'm just finding it very hard to even right now. I literally can't even. I think we need to have a very frank and open conversation on scythe ownership in this castle. thinking it's getting a little out of hand.
We will meet again.
Am I not the man? Am I or am I not the man? I am the man. How long did I keep playing Metal Gear Survive? Too long. I'm still playing it. I'm basically playing through so I can get the story finished. And then I can put a review out or something. It's probably going to take me a long while. I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush. Gargamel, it's the castle you wouldn't go anywhere near. It's nightmarish. Oh god, final stage. I know I defeated death. I know I defeated Frankenstein. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Shit. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do the big guy. Though at the very least, I'm gonna friggin' enjoy this music. Because it's great. Also, this is cool. You just gotta keep going. Don't stop for the Hellbats. Otherwise, that happens. That was because of the bat. The bat got in the way. Jersey, you believe in me? Oh, Captain Kelly gonna have some dinner? Fair enough. Darth Star, you don't want to share my gender? Am I the man? I am the man. I am the man. Oh, God. Bat blocked. Fucking bats. That's why I quick saved. Can I just run over these? I can! It's the same problem I had with the Medusa heads. I felt compelled to jump over the gaps, but this is fine. I'll ruin all your friggin' statues. Try not to get hit. This stage, though. This stage, though. Firstly, it's beautiful. Secondly, it's a bitch. It's a bitch. For reasons such as that. Should have saved on the way in, shouldn't I? Bats! Fucking bats. I defeated death. You ain't shit. This is a reason alone. This is a reason alone to kill Dracula. Shit like this. It's all just money, isn't it? Screw it. Oh. You have a pineapple upside down cake, Incon? I am jealous. I am jealous. I'm gonna get myself a cup of tea. I'm gonna let this music play as well. But, yeah, I think I need some caffeine for what's about to happen. Hopefully I can get to it. Usually I'd be ending in about 7 minutes, but I feel like giving it another hour, see how far I can get. So, be back shortly. Be back shortly. Hey! I'm back! Oh. So yeah, we got another... longer than I thought. Anyone waiting for Doom Mod Madness this evening is going to be waiting longer. I'm too busy trying to kill Dracula. There are important things that need to be done. Get those ghosts. Alright, he's all the way over there. Nah, not quite. I always panic on that thing. Always panic. Because I've never had to deal with it until this level. Oh! You're gonna die, Flea Boy. Told you. Tank! 1,100 bits! You don't know what day it is in Icarus Down, but it's Friday for you, so have some fucking bits, you lovely degenerates. Thank you so much, Tank! 1,100 bits. You guys are seriously too generous. For some jackass like me that just plays Doom. You guys are friggin' awesome. What a horrible night to be waiting for YouTube videos. I understood that reference. I understood that reference. I'm just wheeling through the subject of awesome Castlevania music. It's the gift that just keeps on giving, isn't it? Jeez, I forgot about that. I forgot about that one. I'm feeling positively invigorated right now after getting through the death fight. After getting to this stage. This is further than I anticipated I would get today. And the energy I've gotten from it just makes me want to push further. If at all possible. Okay. I'm probably doing some atrocious crucifix wasting here, but... You know what? Recall. Restart that save. Furball, you're back. What he was gonna do is too boring, you'd rather watch the stream. Would I do Tuhu? Doom of Madness Life? Yeah. Of course. It's a lot of fun. I love the later ones. Earlier ones, Tuhu Doom, not so much. Take my energy 10Ms! Spirit bombing this shit. Anyway. Cheeky boner to the face. Rude. Rude! The review this place is getting on TripAdvisor is gonna be very, very detailed. The service at this hotel is atrocious. I demand satisfaction. I challenge the owner to a duel. To the death? To the death! but he's undead. To the undeath, then! You pedantic fuck. I don't even know who I'm talking to. I'm just talking to myself. Having fun with my words. Dem axes, though. Dem axes, though. He's all like, let me ask you a question. Multiple times. Razorhead 1-star, horrible experience, would not recommend. For Hotel Dracula del Vad. Vlad. I was trying to say something. I was trying to say something, but my tongue didn't want to cooperate. Ah, shit. I get it. There's something in this room that you can do. I'm sure of it. Or at least it bugged me for a while until I gave up and did something different. I was convinced I could get into the little thing on the side there, and I probably still can. Through real precise jumping. Yep. A little disappointing, really. I wanted some meat. Unless it's in the box. What's in the box? Safety Kong. Icarus, this is your second account. For the reason that the Twitch app doesn't let you log in on Facebook. That's a shame. Well, I'm glad you're here in any case. Right. I have the red key. It warrants a save. At minimum. At minimum. No. There we go. Don't give him the time. Don't give him the time to get annoying. Shit. The old hop shot. The old hop shot. That's how you do it. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Now what isn't perfect is my skills getting across these platforms because they're evil. Evil, 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 evil. Ah, shit. I backed up when I should have gone forward. Easy mistake to make. Easy mistake to make. Is there any reason for me to go down below? Not really. It's just money. War meat, however, is always worth the effort. I'm not too worried about my score. Sometimes I feel like those little bastards just exist to nip away at my health. I really love that cog in the ceiling for some reason. It speaks to me. It says, I am a cog in the ceiling. Worship me. There are no mistakes, Tank. Just happy fuck-ups. Happy little fuck-ups. No harpies, Encon? Please, no harpies. I'm having a hard enough time. Having a hard enough time. Have you seen this place? It's evil. Okay. Okay. The focus is real. The focus is real. Sometimes you just gotta go for it and make it work. This is a tricky one. This is a real tricky one. Doesn't matter, worked. Did it anyway. But got killed by the boner. Got killed by the boner. Maybe I should just... That's... yeah, that's hands down one of the most evil placements in this entire section. Also, I'm getting my crucifix back. Cadlau, I played Metal Gear Survive, how do I feel about it? Shit sandwich. I tweeted about it as well. That's all you get. Shit sandwich. It is a shit sandwich. Razor, you had to shower, get ready to work. You're still finding it difficult to motivate yourself while the stream's still going. Am I stopping you from going to gainful employment? Almost a little proud and slightly distracted. Alright. Yeah, it's easier to do it from here, but you still end up with bugger all health. There we go. Honestly, the range on those things is insane. Insane. Thought you were gonna get me then, didn't you, you little fuck? No, I have changed the equation. We are evolving. We are playing at a higher level. Yeah, I need to go all the way up, don't I? Ah, that's the thing. Need to scroll down chat. Got it stuck again. Half in stream, did you miss anything? Death boss battle? Some pitch perfect platforming, if I say so myself. Any heard Spit Out the Bone from Metallica? I need to listen. I need to listen to that. But Pertex, yes, this level design is primo. I love it. It's punishing and beautiful at the same time. This is like, as I said with that section that's been scarred into my memory, this part has been scarred into my memory. Just in terms of, you know, having to try and get it done so many times that it just becomes a hop, skip, and a jump to me now. If you would have seen my original playthrough, it would be comically bad. When I was doing the Doom Mode Madness video, you wouldn't believe. I still have trouble with the fleas. Flea dudes are bad business. Where's he gone? He's up here. There he is. Yeah, I should lead with the whip and then throw the crucifix. That's how the Pope does it, that's how we do it. Okay. I can't quite remember how long's left in this level. Maybe another few sections, maybe. Before we get to the big kahuna. Darkstar, you're gonna get pizza, barbecue, chicken pizza? Rate my jealousy. Rate your jealousy out of 10. I had pizza yesterday, so I'm more a 7 out of 10. I'm still full of pizza. I'm still digesting yesterday's. Oh boy. Hold on to your butts. For we have arrived. You see, this would increase my TripAdvisor rating. You know, put on a spread. Might as well have the other one. But I suppose they wouldn't give me my deposit back, considering I've destroyed all of the fucking candles in the building. I probably shouldn't have done that, should I? No, I can get it back. I can get it back. You get the choice. It's as good as it's gonna get. It's as good as it's gonna get.
So ends the great battle.
Oh! This first stage feels like taming a lion. You remember those ye olde lion taming shows where there's a guy with a whip and a chair? I feel very much like that, but only with a crucifix and a whip instead. Oh, that one's a bitch. I always forget how to deal with that one. But thankfully the crucifixes seem to knock out his big fireballs, so it's always worth launching one. Just to make a gap. If you can't, dodge. That's all you can do. Friggin' dodge. But I'm pretty sure this is like multi-stage, so you've got to make your life really last all the way through it. So I'm actually doing a terrible job right now, if I'm going to be honest. This is going to go on for a while. Here we go. This is a bastard of a fight because you've got shockwaves to deal with, you've got flames. Yeah. It's a real tough cookie. You got dual stream friggin' flame spits. All you can really do is be careful. I ain't careful enough. Now, if I wanted to be an arse, I'm not gonna let him kill me, by the way. I would save between every phase, but I have done this before without saving between phases. So, I'm gonna try and do it again. I'm gonna try and do it again. All three Is it 3 phases? Is that a spoiler if I say all 3 phases? All 3 phases, I've already said it. All 3 phases. Final destination. It's those balls do home in on you slightly, so they're a little bit of a tough one. And the spiral fire's a bastard as well. Basically, you've just got to back it up. You got to back it up, because the further away you are, the easier it is for you to get out of the way or find the gap between his things. But then you've got to dart in, give him a few licks. That one always gets me. That's my weakness, that move. But when in doubt, crucifix. Especially with those balls, because the crucifix destroys them. Like so! I'm in a bit of a poor position, to be honest. Poor position. I need to be finishing the first phase with more than half of my health bar. Oh, wait, that fucked up. That's not how it usually goes. That's normally how it goes. The dual stream one fucks me up. You gotta stay in the middle of that one. Not good enough. Not good enough. Poor show, chap. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that other move. There we go, that's one way. Get up the steps. Fucking did it. I knew he'd do it. Last friggin' thing. Just as a little fuck you. This is better. This is better. The only problem I have with the multi-phase is the fact that once you're done learning the first phase attacks, it gets very difficult to figure out what you're supposed to be doing next for the second phase. I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, the second phase is actually a lot easier. It's just, reading it. I want him to do some jumping. But not that close to me. A little further away, please. Shitter. Shitter! It burned. This is a pretty damn good total conversion. It is. It's freaking fantastic. It's great. Whew, man. How you doing, chat? How's it going? Savor that health? Oh, that's not how it goes. That ain't how it goes. You can't say you beat it if you do it that way. Though I will. I will take a restart. I will take a restart. Oh, apparently if you get all up in his crotch, he doesn't hit you with the circular fire. But I don't think that works with the rest of it. That's the wrong save. It's also the wrong save. That's the correct save. Good job I didn't fuck up my saves. Lucky. Very lucky. Bitch move. That was a bad move. I want him to jump. Ish. Really pushing my fucking buttons here, buddy. I had that lovely pool of health, and you're ruining it. It's predicting when he's gonna do the Skullcryer. Did I see you resubscribed yesterday? I might have missed it yesterday, but thank you. Thank you for resubbing, Skullcryer. Oh, hope it's going well. Hope it's going well. If I'm having trouble with hearts, load and save before the boss. Find the hidden room. Oh shit, I forgot about that, didn't I? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I am having a little trouble with hearts, though. But why not get every advantage you can? Because remember, it was above, wasn't it? But I can't remember how to trigger it. The split stream, you seem to dodge when you hold still. Yeah, that's the thing. It's reading it. It's reading it. Maybe I need to change that final song with Dance of Illusions. There's nothing I can do about it. It's in the mod. Trying to remember where that room is. Oh, there it is. Oh, is there another one? Oh, there it is. Thanks for reminding about that, Batandy. Edmund, you got P for 1 second and then you kill it. I haven't killed it yet. I've just reloaded the save. I'm gonna do a quick save here. And go for it again. Go for it again.
So ends the great battle.
Batandy, surprised a few people have found it. That's the thing about some secrets. If you're not looking for a secret, sometimes it's fiendish. Always find strafing to the left. Does me well. When I've got some distance. Because then you can get that gap. Then you can get nice and neat into that gap that he leaves in his circle fire. That was unfortunate. I was hoping to hang on to that. A little late. This is definitely making it a little bit more bearable. Oh, a cheeky bastard with all those jumps. We got another member of the Dupe Brigade. I just beat the second phase. Welcome back, Skullcra. And SafetyCon, thank you for following. So it's finally showed up, Skullcra. Finally. Ah, shit. I nearly fucked that up. Actually, I did fuck that up. It's been a while since I've encountered this, so this is probably going to be a shit show of an attempt. Yeah, I got no crosses left. So I'm going to have to learn this new phase. Son of a bitch. That was one I didn't remember. That's gonna get me. That's gonna get me. Thankfully, the quick save is all the game's on. I'm very grateful for that, Batandy. If that would have been a 3-phase marathon, I don't know what I'd do. It's just that red orb. I'm not sure whether I can, if I can whip it. I'm gonna try that. Nah. I was too late for that anyway. Too close, too far, too late, too quick. Learning. Learning. Oh. Don't look up his skirt. Yeah. That's when you really lose. That's when you really lose the fight. I feel like the red attack, the red orb, could do with a little bit more of a lead up. You know, a little bit of a, like an attack wind up animation. Just because of how abrupt it is. But other than that, it feels like an I win attack sometimes. That's just my own damn fault. I will be so proud to have gotten through this. In this session, though. So you can back it up. Eesh. It's just figuring out what he's gonna do next. That's the trouble. He's got under half health. Just gotta keep moving. Unfortunate. Back it up. That was a little too close for comfort, that one. That nearly got me. I reckon I've only got like another 2 hits left. I've been extremely lucky to last this long so far. Occasionally, my problem is I forget where I am, and then I just kind of, fuck you! Forget to lead in.
Impossible! Not this time!
Oh man, that feels good. Oh man, it feels good to be the man. It feels good to be the man! Look at that. Look at that glorious orb. I'm gonna smash the rest of these just because I can! Because I am the man! I'm sitting on the throne! This is mine now. This is mine. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Was it good for you? It was good for me. Feel free to spark up a cigarette. Thank you very much, Batandi. Oh, there you go. Yeah, this deserves to be a calling card. It really does. This is a perfect, condensed distillation of Castlevania in Doom form. Really is. I love the little bit at the end there with it going into the ground again. Primo. This deserves to be seen by more people. all of the people. It should be one of the first things that comes up in conversation when it comes to great total conversions. You done good. You done good. And that was full moon difficulty. I know, it wasn't blood moon difficulty. That comes next time. That comes next time. Was that a fire blue throne? Is that what you noticed? Oh, man, what a ride. And it only took us 3.5, well, just over 3.5 hours. That worked out pretty damn well. That worked out pretty damn well. Jersey Cobra, you want to download this now? Do it. Castlevania, Simon's Destiny, Doom. Those terms in Google will lead you quite easily to the forum and the link. And you just play it. Be manly like Icarus. Oh, Simon is blonde, Yobblemont? I don't know. Maybe when you beat Dracula, you get a free dye job. That's the prize. That's the prize. or he's always been blonde. I don't know. Who knows? Total score 118,700. That's what I meant to say. There you go. I'm sure people can easily beat that. Easily beaten. You just gotta believe in yourself. You just gotta believe in yourself. And that does it. I'm pretty sure that does it. The only thing left for me to do, really, is go and prepare myself for when I want to do Blood Moon difficulty, because that was full moon. Expert mode, stronger enemy attacks, less hard drops, sub-weapon management is essential. I think I managed it. Blood Moon, new game plus, true challenge for the strongest vampire hunter. So I guess now that I've done full moon, that's the only challenge left to me. But that's going to be for another time. That is going to be for another time. Anyway, this is me. That is Doom Mod Madness. I hope it at the very least was entertaining. I had fun. I started off a little wobbly, but through badass design and caffeine, I got my way through. So yeah, I got to figure out what I want to do with the rest of my evening. Gonna have a drink, eat some food that's probably bad for me, and enjoy the rest of my weekend. And that is something I really hope that you guys get to do as well. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. If you're itching for a little bit more Doom, there will be a new Doom Mod Madness video going live over on the YouTube channel as soon as I finish this stream. So, I doff my hat at thee, you fine folks. Thank you for coming with me on this journey. Good night from Brian Locke. Jersey Cobra, that was awesome. Thanks for the playthrough. Good way to start your day. I hope it gives you the pep, the vim, the vigor that you need. And Batandi, you are welcome. You are welcome. This has been Mr. Icarus. Thank you very much for watching. Icarus out.